Hello, how are you all doing? I am Nikita.
I am Will, and this is Say How You Feel when we keep it real. Okay, I had
Okay,
to
it's the
do
Say How You Feel
it.
podcast. And today we are going to, I guess, be changing it up because usually you're just talk you're
Yeah,
you're here
I'm normally
doing
doing
the
yeah.
talking head thing and you're
Yeah.
just giving information and all of that.
But
Right,
we're switching the format to more kind of an interview style and wanting
right.
to yeah.
Okay, so
2024 is bringing in new things.
there you go. So
Yeah.
for the new year, new format. So I'm usually not on here. And we're going to be talking to another awesomeness couple. And they are Michael and Tatiana with Watch for the Hook Apparel Company. So I can't wait for them to come on to tell us what this name is about because I like it. So without
Yeah.
further ado,
They're gonna hook you in.
oh, is
They're
that
gonna
what it is? Oh, okay, like a
fishing.
fish hook type thing. Oh,
Uh-huh.
okay, well, praise God. Okay, so without
Hallelujah.
further ado, here is Michael and Tatiana.
There we go.
Hello,
Hey,
how
how
are
y'all
you?
doing today?
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Now we've had the conversation before.
You've had a
Okay.
Yeah.
conversation before.
Yes,
Oh,
and they
okay,
have a great spirit. So
okay.
that's why I wanted them on the show too.
Oh, okay, that is so
Yes,
awesome.
yeah. They they
Okay,
they remind us,
they
yeah, us,
remind you of.
yeah,
Oh,
just
okay,
out here trying to get it out the mud.
there you go. Praise
That's
God.
what Kevin Gates said. Get it
That's
out
what
the mud.
that's what him say.
That's what
You
him
just,
say. Get it out the mud. Uh,
Oh, okay, well, my
hey, you
Lord.
getting
Okay, well, keeping Jesus. I was playing. Okay, so
hallelujah.
well, it's very nice meeting you all.
Thank
It's
you.
nice to meet
We
you all too.
yeah, we have no sense. We just life is short, and we want to live it to the fullest.
We got you. Make the
Right.
dash count.
Yes,
Right.
There you go.
there you go. He know what to say.
Do something with the
Somebody that grew up
dash.
in the
This is
church.
terrible.
Somebody that went to the Lord and had a conversation. Have
It's
mercy,
so
Lord.
many unhappy people lying in the
And if you continue about
graveyard.
Yes.
that conversation, we all in trouble.
Yeah. Somebody don't know about that dash. They keep worrying about that end and that beginning date. You need to worry about that dash. That's what counts.
Exactly, exactly.
So tell
That's
us
hilarious.
about Watch for the Hook. Where did this name come from?
Okay, so I have been using the Watch for the Hook moniker on social media for years.
Just like hashtagging
This
it.
hashtag. So I'm gonna predate myself a little bit. So I bit off one of the 1998 songs from Outkast and Cool
Okay.
Breeze and the Dungeon Family. You know, you gotta listen to your corner, aka and watch for the hook.
ATL. ATL.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it had been like a battle cry for me for years. And then, so on social media, I had been using the watch for the hook term as, see what's happening to us as African Americans in this country. We built this sucker, since y'all
Yep.
Christians and church folks. I was gonna say
she
the other
said,
word.
she said keep it
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, I had to keep it Jesus. So we built this thing and then get $1 for it, not even the 40 acres and a mule that they lied to us about.
That I need.
And so, I've been using it as a battle cry, for things that go on in our community because
Mm.
for us, like right now, we got an election cycle and you got these folk begging for the black vote, but we
Hmm.
ain't got much. They keep begging for us. Show up, black folks, show up. They go to church, bring hot sauce and potato salad and with raisins and all this other mess, and they come asking us for our vote. That's the
You know
hook.
what to say.
Come beg us, we show up, but then we don't get nothing out of it.
Yeah.
And so flipping that into 2019, I had an unexpected diagnosis, came really out of nowhere. I was diagnosed with kidney cancer, and then
Okay.
um, they as my wife say, I donated my right kidney to science.
He did.
And so when I was sitting at home for a month recovering, she like, so you've been using the watch for the hook, man. So what we gonna do with it? And basically, in no uncertain terms, she told me to piss or get off the pot.
Yeah.
Mm.
There it is. There it is.
That's what real gangsters do. Real gangsters pull your card.
Yep.
Mhm.
So
They
she
pull
was
out
she
their key. They be like, hey, turn it or gone. I ain't got time to play with you.
exactly. So first thing we did was we did some research.
Lots of research.
Yeah, and I mean that's the main thing about just even trying to start a business or going into business is that you got to do your research because we launched in April 2020.
Yeah.
What was
Okay.
going on in 2020? Global pandemic.
And we caught a lot of flack for that. People like, why are you gonna launch a business independent. Well, we didn't plan on a pandemic, and we had already done so much work and research. It was just ready to go. So it was like, might as well.
Right.
Well, that's the
Exactly.
problem. Most people are like that. Most people are type, well, why you want to do this? Why,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it. Though my sister might see it. I love my sister to death. My sister's one of those people. Why you doing this? Why you doing that? Why does it matter? How does it affect
Yeah.
your pocket? Support or don't? It don't really matter.
Exactly. Yeah, we
Interesting thing is that when you are an entrepreneur, and it's not even the point of um like ethnicity or race, right? Because it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Everybody goes through this exact same thing. It doesn't matter
Yeah.
what color or ethnicity you are, because the people closest to you or that want to have an opinion always have something to say,
yes,
right? Why is it that we as entrepreneurs have to watch when we launch, when we do this, when we raise our prices, but you have not one problem with Nike, Walmart,
Target.
Target,
Shut.
any people. If Coach come out with a new bag,
You
I'm
gonna buy
buying
it.
it.
Yep.
I don't care how much it costs because I like Coach. but
Hey,
but see,
Nikita.
know,
Nikita, I like you.
oh, thank you.
I can't afford Coach. I just, I
You.
beg Paul and Steve
But
to pay the
I'm gonna
Coach
buy
bill.
it. If I want it, I see it, I like it, I'm gonna buy it. But why is it as an entrepreneur, you telling me that I need to sit back, wait, and be quiet before I do X, Y, and Z? Why? Why do I have to wait? Because you got a stimulus check and you took that stimulus check and you went and bought all those steaks and lobsters and shrimp.
It's scrimp that I can't eat.
Right.
No, me either.
I'm allergic to seafood.
Yeah, I'm allergic to shrimp. I get to break it out. I got a cousin of mine, she allergic too. She take a Benadryl and take a chance. Nope, I'm good.
Yeah. I got a
She
friend
go-
like that.
Hey, she tried to catch a hook.
Okay,
Yeah.
there it is. She trying to catch the hook. Okay, you gonna catch that hook and find out.
Exactly.
If you started, I think that anyone who started their business during the pandemic and they are still in business, that's why they're still in business. That was the perfect time to do it.
Yep.
Because people were sitting, for those who are able to work from home and still have an income,
Yeah.
they had a disposable income because you couldn't go anywhere. So what am I
Right.
gonna do? We'll still lounge in the shop.
Yep.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep. And we
So how do
did.
people receive you guys?
Go ahead.
How do people
Receive.
receive us? I think in any instance, you're gonna have your good, bad, ugly, and indifferent.
Mhm.
I'm just being like super truthful. We had a lot of, and this is another thing I hate. You just have that influx of people that want to come and check the box and say I support it. And then for naive entrepreneurs, you'll kind of have a new expectation or a new bar set on things to come down the road. But
Mhm.
we were received, I say, pretty well. I think it was just how why we were here, why we were doing what we were doing. Just our messaging, our point, our brand. We were received overall, honestly, we were received well enough for us to still be in business.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
bank of part
There.
finance there.
Yep.
So I think you can use that as a gauge.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah.
I think that we started. I think I told you guys we started in what 20. We started this time in 2010
Mhm.
Mhm.
when I switched to TSU, right? Yeah, we started in 2010, and we've been doing this ever since, full time, pretty much, and well, actually full time. So I get it, and I get what you mean when you first start off. You got some people that support, but then they support it just to say I support it.
Yep.
The thing about it is true support, you'll know who's really supporting you
Right.
when you come back. And you'll know who's
Right.
supporting you when you raise your prices and they still buying. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
I raised my price. We raised our prices this year. I didn't tell anybody. I just
Mhm.
raised as soon as you call, what you need. Okay, you want one color t-shirt, $25. We're gonna run
Right.
it. I had some people that was good that's cool with it, and I gave a quote to a guy the other day, and I ain't heard back from him.
Hey, but what they say, that's just the price of doing business.
It is.
Like you can't control one thing about us, and I know you all know this because y'all been doing this. I can't control the price of cotton. I can't
Mm-mm.
control the price of satin, linen,
Mhm.
lace, and any of those materials that are
Shipping.
that are used to make materials. Then, like you said, I can't tell whomever you ship with what the price is.
Yeah.
Yep.
All we can control is what we can control. And what we can control is, quality,
Yeah.
dexterity, the type
Yeah.
of designs we put out, and the color schemes.
Customer service.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
Email
right.
us, we email you back, right? We holler at you.
I'm really big, and that's one of the things I'm really big on. I had an incident on a recent job where the customer wasn't happy with a couple of the shirts. So she said to call her, and I was like, just send me what you're unhappy with, and I'll replace it. What's no reason
Right.
to call? My philosophy is you pay me for a job, not an excuse. That's that
Yes,
simple.
right. I like
I ain't
that.
nothing point in talking about it. We ain't got to negotiate. You're not happy with something. Tell me how many you're not happy with. I'll replace it. Move forward.
I fix it.
Yeah.
Yep. And
I
that's
like
it.
it.
He's saying how
Life.
he feels.
Right.
Right?
Yeah,
Saying how
exactly.
He's saying exactly how he feels.
I got time for it. Life is short. Well, I'll tell you, life
Yeah.
is short. Last year, I had 3 of my family members go to the hospital back to back to back from February to like March. My sister, my daddy, and my cousin. All of them in Nashville. I had everything stopped for me.
Yeah.
And after that, I realized life is short. These people playing. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna keep going back and forth. Okay. So what about? We ain't gotta talk about it.
Right.
And she was
Right.
happy because she said she wasn't first. She wasn't happy with the shirts. But once she realized that I wasn't gonna go back and forth and I could replace it, she just had a great smile on her face. Oh, I don't know. You,
Absolutely.
you thought I was gonna go back. I'm sorry, babe. We're not doing that. What's wrong? Tell me what's wrong, and I'll take care of you.
I
So
like
two
it.
things. So two things, because something that Michael said about the cost of cotton, the cost of cotton, and then what you just said about going back and forth. So this are the two questions I have. One is, how do you handle, because I'm sure from 2020 to now you've probably raised your prices, maybe, possibly, you may not have, but you may have, because what we noticed is what happened is the pandemic, of course, raised the price of everything,
Yeah.
including cotton,
Yeah.
right?
And price
Because
still going up.
they're
Yep.
still going up, because pre-pandemic, pre-2020, let's be
Oh,
honest,
t-shirts are so beautiful.
they were like $1.25,
Yeah,
$1.27.
$1.25 when we go
For
yeah,
the small, and the 4X was still under $2,
$2, like
right?
$3
Ooh,
max.
But
God,
now
that was
4X
heavy.
is $7.
Yeah,
If you
That's
put
what I was gonna say. That's like
if you
We we
yeah.
stop at 3X.
Well, I mean, no, look, some of our people a little big. I'm big.
yeah. We
Now,
It's only
now
that
they need a
big.
specialty order. They gotta be real cool with us, the fool with us.
I mean, so that's the question, right? So how have you adjusted? Did you make an announcement? Did you just do like, hey, here's the price? And they be like, hey, but last time it was this, and you have to explain. So how did you handle that, the price increase? Did you have an issue, or were your customers okay with it?
So just from what I saw and what we did on my end that I had a part of, I mean, what my website says is what my website says. But when you click add to cart, that's what it is.
Right.
Yep.
I can't. There's no drop
So
down
we
in
can,
price.
yeah.
No,
So
there was no formal announcement. I mean, Walmart didn't announce to me that the milk was going from 287 to 334. So I
That
mean,
part.
it just
That
Or
I
them
saw
eggs
it when
was
I
gonna
put
hit
the jug in my
$20.
basket.
Or that
Yeah,
real talk.
$15 for 6
You know,
counts.
I mean, because at that point, when I put that jug of milk in my basket, it was my choice to continue on and proceed to the
there
checkout
you go.
That
and
part.
scan it and bag it myself.
There you
so
go.
That part,
I
yeah.
give you
And
And do
bag
your
it
job. And do your
yourself.
job.
We are paying Walmart to be checkout
Yeah.
people and grocery and baggers.
Yep. What we're paying
No,
them
but
for
I
is
mean,
convenience.
you still have your choice to proceed with the checkout and finish the
Right.
process.
Yeah.
exactly. So I can even give you another story from last year. So one of our first designs was the body blow.
Oh yeah.
The body blow was, it had watch for the hook and it had like a glove, like punching you in the side.
Mm.
That
Okay.
glove had 3 different reds in it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
It was
When
not. Look at
yeah,
that. Woo, it
yeah,
was not
exactly.
cheap.
And so when we first went to our distributor at the time we were using, when we got that shirt, we could sell that shirt for $20 and still make our 30% markup.
Mm-hmm.
When we revisited that shirt, because it was one of our best sellers ever, we were like, we're gonna bring it back and like let's do it again. that shirt increased 66% on the back end.
Jeez.
So you hear what I'm saying? You already know. So if it increased 66% on the back end for us,
Yeah.
and then we still got to do our 30% markup to make a decent amount of money, that shirt ended up being so high. We were like, we couldn't do it. Like
So
we're like, no.
at that point, we had to choose
yes.
what we were gonna do. Were we gonna bring it back out? Were we gonna try to reproduce it in a different fashion? And so we decided no, for a couple of reasons. Number one, it was just gonna be too expensive. Number two, it was gonna be some blowback as to we paid X amount of dollars 24 months ago. Now it's 5 times more. Okay. Number three, do we want to produce it in a different form, but it may not have the same quality and the depth that it had originally? So we nixed it.
That's what I was going to ask. And that's what I was going to ask. Did you look at or visit a different format in printing that shirt? Like, was that
did,
shirt?
but we lost that pungent red because that red, like at that point in time, the glove was like our moniker. We've since moved away from that.
Yeah.
But that pungent, that definition in those 3 reds, we felt was what sold that shirt.
Was it
looked like it was actually moving when it wasn't.
Okay.
Was it screen printed or was it what did
it was screen printed.
Yeah, it was
okay, so I can see
it just wasn't gonna if it wasn't gonna do for me, and I know we are our hardest critics, especially me. I'm worse than him, but it just wasn't. Unlike the kids now, it wasn't given. So,
so you tried it in the different formats.
Yeah, it just wasn't there. So we left it. We were like, you know what?
Because that can be a thing. Well, I tell a lot of people when they first start off is be careful. Rather, if you're picking there's a difference in a logo and a graphic design. And so many people, so many times people pick graphic designs thinking, I'm picking a logo. No, you're not. A logo is this is actually not even this podcast shirt. It was a little chilly out here. So we just threw this on. But we have this podcast called Let It Make Sense. And that's what we just talk about everything that society. But we made it. Say How You Feel made it. So we figured we'd throw it on. This is a logo. It's one color. I can throw it on anything. I can rock it on whatever. And I kind of tell people like a logo should be one color. I should really put it on everything without having an issue of conflict, color switch, none of that. And once you figure that out, then everything else is simple. Because if that design was, I don't know. I think because here's the thing. What I try to explain to people is we as Black people, when we buy from Gildan, if you buy a Gildan shirt, right? You ever notice you can never buy directly from Gildan?
No, you can't.
You know why?
Gildan is so big.
Why?
They have distributors.
That's not why.
Why?
It's not even the distributors. It's the fact they have a minimum. That minimum requirement is 70,000 units.
Oh, well, that's a wonderful MOQ for them.
Who is we looking at with 70,000 units worth of money and space?
To hold the shirt.
You see what I'm saying? So because we don't have that kind of buying power, which is not to say we can't get it. And if we did it right, if we did with they do in the hair industry or in other industries, we could take it because you got to think about it. If they're selling it to us for $2 and some change, or they're selling it to us for $3, and they went up because they can. Let's just be honest.
Right.
They're probably not getting it. Yeah, they're not paying that now. Eggs went down. Eggs, I mean, we're buying 60 count of eggs for $20.
Right. Now you can get chicken.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. You can
actually. But how did eggs go down and the bird went up?
That part. You see what I'm saying? Because you got to get one without, you can't have one without the other.
How is it that you still have bacon, but you didn't have? Now, I don't eat chitlins anymore, but they didn't have the chitlins.
Yeah.
How you have the bacon?
No.
But you don't have the chitlins. You didn't have the other parts of the pig.
What did you say?
What did you do?
How you have the wings?
Yeah, you had
the thighs with no wings.
How you not have the rest of the animal?
Because society has stated that
but like you said, they went up because they could, and you've kept the price up. because you can. But everything else has gone, but it's gone back down, and now it's back to normal.
Yeah, it's normal.
But you're
That's why I
keeping the
said if
prices
we
the
can
same.
figure a way of doing it as a people.
And we
Oh man,
we're so
no,
Hey,
you
sorry.
good, you're good, you're good.
but they say you can plan a pretty picnic, but you can't predict the weather.
Yep,
If you
yep, yep. That's what they say. Well, so this is the thing. Here's the thing. If we can figure a way of doing that, you guys press your own search for the most part now, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
So think about what is the average cost of one of your shirts?
Just blanks.
No.
no, a completed
Oh,
one.
fully completed. We are still roaming around 25.
Now I got a shirt I just did in DTF.
Mm.
It's I bought the shirt for like $2.99, I think. And the DTF transfer might have been $2.99.
Mhm.
I'm sold it for 25.
Okay.
I sold it online. Here's the thing. Online is not your community. Online is
Right.
not your area. So in public, yeah, I can probably do $20 because that might be with my area. Everybody says, but you got to look at what your area is calling for.
I don't want
Mhm.
them people to
www dot don't have an area. www
Right.
dot is every area. That's
Yeah,
worldwide. So
worldwide.
I'm selling at whatever I want to sell it for because, like you said, when people hit that button, guess
Well,
what?
let me not say that. Forgive me, Lord. Of course, you still want those people. Of course, you do. You still, because you want to be able to, provide and
Right.
Yeah.
serve everybody. But if you plan on growing and not staying in where you are, you want them target people.
Because
Yeah.
here's the thing, you
Yeah.
can't.
I mean, I'm sorry.
You had $20. Do you ever want to open a storefront?
No,
Okay, like I don't want to open a storefront either.
wrong because people
No,
already
no,
had it.
I've had a
For us,
storefront. We had a storefront. Don't want the
Okay.
headache. I don't like being. I don't like
exactly.
having to be anywhere.
We've already heard that story before.
Yeah, I don't like being anywhere. I like being in my. I can go to my backyard when I get my shed and get it finished. I can go in my backyard. I'm done. I ain't got to go nowhere. I can come in the house, take a nap when I want to, go to sleep for a little while, give me some pig feet, some cornbread, some grains, some something, some soul food. I'm in Tennessee now, so you know what I'm saying. So the question becomes: so you just want the highest amount of profit that you can get,
Yeah.
right? So the key to that thing is trying to. That's why we as a people have to find a way to get our prices lower so that we can maximize the profit. Because think about it,
When
you get
say prices
30%
lower, you talking about for
blanks.
the blanks,
Yeah.
the
Do you
materials.
because here's the thing. When you order like your blank t-shirts, are you making a great profit on them other than 30%?
So what we do is we encompass everything as a whole. For us, we don't look at the blank as one part. Like we do private labeling now, which is something we didn't do when we first started.
Okay. So you put
So
your own
now
label on there?
we putting our own label on there. We have our own tags. We put our own tags on there now. We also do our own shipping. We keep all our shipping bags and then our mailers in house too. So when we incorporate the price of the product, we incorporate all of what we do
Yeah.
into that price. So that's
So
how
y'all
we
do
look
more
at it.
online than local then.
Yeah, we do way more online.
Okay.
We do vending,
Some,
some vending throughout the year.
but we've also figured out there really is an art to vending. Just because
Yes.
people ask you to vend, we really want you there. That may not be the area you need to be
Right.
in. It may not be the crowd.
Your
That ain't the crowd. That
clientele.
ain't the buying power. Yeah, it's like nah. It's not.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, vending has a you know what makes money vending? Customization.
Food.
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 Oh,
We have
Most
a hot
definitely
dog cart.
food.
We got that's hands down.
Most
Yeah,
definitely.
we do that all day. You know what I'm saying?
Most
But we
definitely.
now I'll be honest with you, we had a market from our soap business, and how much did it used to cost us to market?
How much was it? Like 30?
$30, $40, but we would clear
$30.
$300 to $400 every weekend.
beautiful. Beautiful.
You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? So it depends.
that's
I'll
tough.
be honest with you, doing t-shirts, I've never had a successful vending event at a t-shirt, selling
Mm.
t-shirts.
Yeah.
and all the years we've done it. So we don't really vend t-shirts.
It definitely depends on the
Customization
literally. Well,
now.
no, it literally depends on the market.
Well,
It
yeah.
depends on the market, who the clientele is that comes
Yes.
Yes.
messaging is
T-shirt.
on your t-shirts.
So I
Yeah.
would look like I've noticed the trend is the markets that don't have us in it.
That part.
And it has those designs that they like.
Yeah.
Those will do great. If you do sublimation, if you do DTF, and you can print directly onto the shirt at that moment,
Mm-hmm.
every time. I've
Yeah.
seen I've seen lives of people actually just popping them out. And then
Right.
like our daughter goes to an event every once a month, and the lady behind her does customization, and she kills every month.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those you can't like really do like your brand at there because
Yeah.
that audience
Taking,
may or may not
Right.
be there.
yeah, taking your brand, it can get kind of, it
Sticky.
can get kind of sticky because you'll be next to those I'm just gonna say jewelry vendors,
Yeah.
and they'll have 82 people up there buying $2 earrings.
Mm.
And you over there like,
No slight to the
no,
jewelry man.
No.
Right,
they
right.
It's
do
just
it.
a matter of what's going to make money,
Yeah,
But talking
yeah.
about and I know we've had this conversation, customization. Have you guys looked into doing more of that?
So,
You know what? Honestly,
I'll let you
we've
handle that.
looked into it, but we'll, and like I was telling you, we'll kind of start looking into it and then we'll bag back. And then I've had some people ask me, hey, can you? And I'll look at him, he'll be like, I don't know. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. But after just like having that conversation with you, I was like, you know what? Here I go again, being my own biggest critic. I'm like we looking into it because you really made me kind of like understand that like it's not rocket science. You are
Mhm.
literally already doing it. Like,
If you're already doing your stuff, what's the difference?
yeah.
Because think about like she's doing some decals. You guys have a vinyl cutter, like a cricket or
Mm-mm.
silhouette or something?
Oh,
Okay,
No, we just got the heat press machine right now.
so I'm gonna give you a scenario. She did what is it, 40 decal stickers?
mhm.
40 decal stickers and two pillow designs. Just one color. All of it is one color.
Well, they ended up being white. The pillow designs.
Pillow, okay, pillow designs are white. The decals are 40 designs about this big,
Mhm.
Okay.
black. The vinyl cutter is 100, no, is say $300.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Now that's old. We didn't have they got five version five out. We still got three and four. Uh
He
so
said still.
yeah, it's still working.
Still working.
So
Great
we
job.
have the vinyl that you use maybe what $5 to $10 worth of vinyl?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
About $5 to $10 worth of vinyl. Our take home was $140.
See, I like that
We
math.
didn't press
Was that man?
nothing. Listen, we didn't press nothing. All we did was cut, mask, and send it out the door.
Yeah, I like
They dealing
that.
with
That was
everything else.
that was everything I like was that dash in the middle.
See what I'm saying? So, and I say that to say you gotta. It's your stuff is sitting there anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you weigh out how many times, how much merch do you sell a week? Like your design, how much do y'all sell a week? If you had to put a number on,
So I would say overall, I would say on the average maybe 3-4 pieces a week, something like that.
It
Yeah,
okay.
depends.
depends.
So you say 3 or 4 pieces a week, right? You making
Mhm.
it as they order.
Yeah.
Okay. So think about it this way. People know you do custom shirts, right? Somebody
Yep.
comes, I tell you what, I did 4 shirts. 4. The people bought me their shirts. I had a partner of mine print the design out of the shirts. I just pressed the shirts. The question is, how much was my profit? It took longer to have my heat press heat up than it did me to press the shirts. I walked away with $60 for 4
That's I
shirts.
like that.
Yeah. Easy.
Yeah.
You see what I'm
Easy peasy.
saying? it ain't rocket science. It's not like
But what I was trying to say, that's the beautiful thing about to me, because okay, let me say this, and no slight or offense to anybody. Okay. But if you're doing business and not crafting, that is the
Mhm.
beautiful thing about it, is that you have this particular business model, you can pivot, and you
Mhm.
don't have to stick to just one thing, right? Like the
Mhm.
decals.
yeah,
If I took the time and sat and really pushed
marketed.
it and marketed it, oh my gosh, it would be totally awesome. We bought a what is that, a US cutter?
Yeah, US cut a
So I
28 inch
I was getting so much business from the
decal.
two particular people. They do events, and they were doing weddings and
Mhm.
baby showers and all this stuff. I was getting so much business. They wanted so like big stuff. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, let's go ahead and buy this cutter. It was $360, I think, for the cutter and the stand. We bought the cutter within at least a week, maybe 2 weeks. The cutter was paid for from
Yeah.
jobs
Mm.
from them.
Remember, I
Okay.
told you I don't buy equipment. I told you I
Right.
Yeah,
don't buy
yeah,
equipment.
yeah.
So it's been paid for, right?
Mhm.
So doing the decals, you're literally all you're doing is cutting them, weeding it, and putting the masking tape on it. They doing the work of putting it on whatever they putting it on. But look at how
Right.
much, and it may, if you get 10 people to do that and you charge 60, I'm just throwing a number out there, 60, that's $600 that you can make in a
Yeah.
week. You can make that in a day.
Yep.
Right. Right.
But it's
Right.
so high
Minimal
on that.
effort.
Yeah, because it's not the sheet that you're doing. It's just it's not even whatever, because you're not
Mhm.
charging them for the sheet. You're charging them per decal.
Like I'm going to do a shirt later on today. I found out after the fact that my little cousin ordered, so I got to throw some extra stuff in there for her. But she
I
didn't tell me
know
she ordered it.
Yeah.
And
You gotta do that. You gotta give folks the extras.
well, yeah, well, normally, be honest with you, I'm be honest. A lot of times I'm just out the door, and that's it. But this is my little cousin, so I'm gonna get it right.
Yeah, yeah.
But like the shirt literally was, she paid 30 something dollars for it with the shipping included. But the shirt, like I said, was $2.99. The print was $2.99. I'm less than I'm about $6 into the shirt. I've been had the envelopes, they already here. So I'm gonna slide that on in there,
Yeah.
send that stuff on out, and I'm over with.
Right.
And it literally was not. And if you have multiple orders in that day, it don't even make a difference because you already got your machine on.
Yep.
But even if that's one order, you're not losing anything,
That's right.
and you're making even think about it. If you did 1 to 2 shirts a week, right? A customization. That's coffee, that's gas, that's a dinner. That you gotta think about it. Oh, using equipment you already got.
Right.
It ain't like you gotta go get nothing extra. It's you got the equipment already.
Right.
You know,
Yes, dinner,
easy
all the
man.
great things in life.
You there? You know what I'm saying? A good hot dog, hamburger, something, anything. Want to go to go to happy hour, here you go. And you ain't lost nothing. It's like
Right.
me doing videos. I don't necessarily like doing music videos or videos right now anymore. I've been doing it so long, I really don't feel like doing it. I got, like I said, my degrees in it. But when you come at me with the right amount of money,
Right.
I don't have to go buy equipment. I don't have to buy equipment. I don't have to do anything. I already had lights. I already got the cameras. I got everything. It's pure profit for me. And when I
Right.
do it, you're talking 600, 700. Like I got a music video I got to shoot next month for like $700. I'm not spending any money. It's all profit. I'm
Yeah,
not
you
even
get a
gonna edit
little
the video. I'm sending the footage to them, and they're gonna have somebody else edit.
yeah.
So I'm getting seven
That's
hundred
cool.
dollars for a couple of hours of my time.
Right.
Oh,
So you see what I'm saying?
You
So
are
that's why I said,
expensive per hour. Okay. You doing it.
well, I would say this. I would say this. When you have quite as many student loans as I got, yeah, yeah.
Uncle Joe ain't help you out yet.
No, hey, look, no. I am literally.
I'm waiting on
I have
a response from Uncle Joe and them.
okay.
Okay.
Let me tell you something. I have the degree that Spike Lee and them got. Spike Lee has a
Cinematography.
he has a MFA in film and creative film.
Oh,
The
okay.
Masters of Fine. It's a Masters of Fine Art. I have the same exact degree.
Mm.
Yeah, you gotta pay for that. You, you,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, pay for that piece of
you gotta
paper.
pay for that
It
piece of
sounds expensive.
so I get bougie on that degree.
Yeah, yeah. I ain't mad. I ain't mad.
You go.
No, but yeah. So I think that if you have it, I think more of us. I like to encourage, especially us, to get that extra money.
Mhm.
You know,
It's there
because
to be
that money
had.
can pay. Yeah, exactly. Think about it. That money can pay for more blanks.
Right.
Yep, that is true.
Now I got a
Right.
vinyl cutter. Even if, because here's the thing, the same place you get your transfers from to do your orders, right? To do
Mhm.
your custom stuff.
Mhm.
Okay, I want 100 t-shirts. Okay, this what it's gonna be. This how much for the transfers. This how much for the
Mhm.
shirts.
You go to
Pack on $3 a press, especially if it's
Yeah.
one hit, one location. They want
Yep.
100 shirts. That's $300 to the good. You already got the
And
shirt. You ordered the
Yep.
transfer. You ain't did no work other than
Mhm.
press. It's to take you no
that's
longer than maybe an hour, 30 minutes to an hour to knock out 100 shirts.
yep.
You
Yep.
get shirts.
Wait.
I got my $300 before we even made the first deal.
and you can
Yeah.
reinvest it
That's what I'm
because
saying.
the thing, right? It again, that's the good thing about this because you can earmark money. You can
Yeah.
tell your money what you want it to do. So if
Yeah.
you decide to do this thing over here with the customization, you take that and that can be poured back into your brand so that
Mhm.
you can be the have
Advertisement.
more the innovation, the innovation will come up with ideas for new products, the advertisement. Maybe you want to go from Gildan to Bella Canvas because you can charge a little
Okay.
bit more for Bella.
Yep.
I love Bella
Yep.
Canvas,
I
you
think
know.
these are gilded, right?
Well, the Gildan's either Gildan soft style or Bella Canvas. It depends on what my pocket's looking like or what I'm
Right.
gonna order.
Right.
So,
Right.
I
Right.
love a good Bella T-shirt, but I'm just
Ain't
saying,
it nice?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's very nice. It feel good on
Is that
your
what
skin.
y'all use?
I like Bella Canvas and I like it to have the feminine cut so
Mhm.
that my t-shirt ain't just t-shirting on
Right,
me. It
right.
still
Yeah.
looks feminine. So
Yeah. Yeah. We started out the gate, and that was one of the things we wanted to try to stand out from the jump was when we first came out. We had our own creative designs. We worked with our own black owned designer, and then we also wanted to make sure that a woman looked like a woman in our shirts and our
Mhm.
products. So we started out with the women getting the feminine cut.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
to cater to
Okay.
the women.
I'm scared of them shirts. I'll be honest.
It depends. Well, here's the thing. Unfortunately, there are some people who do not understand um, t-shirt style and fit.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
you have to be. We've had individuals in
That look like
several
us.
years ago. She ordered lady cut t-shirts, right?
Okay.
Mhm.
And when she said it, I asked him. I said, "You need to ask her if any of those ladies are plus size
Yep.
or if they have large breasts."
Because it has a contoured waist and a plunging neckline.
So I can't remember if you asked her or not.
I asked
I
her.
think he did. He asked her and she said, "Oh no, they're fine." Well, she gets the t-shirts and then she's irate because the big girl look, probably look
Because
like
we need to
baby
go up a size.
right, look like baby Hewitt in the
Yep.
t-shirts. And
Yep.
so I called and I told her, well, you know, women's cut plus size, the larger sizes are not like a unisex plus size. So
Right.
if they are wear a 3X, if we can find a 4X in a women's cut, they can get it. But I strongly would
Yeah.
suggest they just get a unisex shirt. Right.
Yep.
So finally she was like, okay, well, I didn't understand that, but I know you understood it was explained to you because I told him to tell you. But at any rate,
Right.
so I think we
Right.
ended up doing some unisex for the bigger folks. But
That's
Yeah.
what I stopped. I stopped kind of doing the
that's
custom
why we don't
service.
do we just do unisex. If they want a women's cut, that's fine. If they're smaller, we go ahead and whatever. But if they're bigger, I kind of tell him you need to explain to them now
Right.
shirt because there's something about a V-neck women's cut shirt.
Full
They had to take
X.
that extra fabric away when they do the V-neck, so you look like Baby Huey.
One of the shirts I had recently this week, matter of fact,
You're
this
not
week,
playing.
and the young lady was like, "I want a V-neck full X."
I told him you need
My
to.
face just dropped. I'm
I
like,
told you to tell her that she wants a unisex.
I said, she
Right.
did. That's what she did. She went to Walmart and got me full
Yeah,
unisex.
that's just not. You think you want it, but it's not. You gonna
Yeah,
mess around
you
and find
don't.
out.
Yeah.
You don't. It's gonna be a lot of like exposure. Just no.
Yes, just let
Talking
it
about,
go. It's okay.
and I hate to be. It's hard for me as a guy. Think about it. A woman calls. You know what I'm saying, bruh? A woman calls you and say, "Hey, I want a feminine cut. What you look like?" Yeah. So if I
I
say
just
what
was
you look
like,
like, and now you feel like I'm trying to holler at you, but it's realistic.
Oh, come get
cause
that.
you basically trying to tell her your cleavage gonna be way out there, and I ain't trying to be the one to tell you them dudes gonna be looking at you real funny. They be like,
And then you feel like
what
somebody
you talking
said
about?
something, did something to you, they nobody did nothing to you.
Yeah,
It's gonna be your
It's-
fault.
And it's not appropriate to ask, how big are your boobs?
Exactly. Especially not for a
Can't
guy.
just be
So it's always
asking
the
you.
thing is I tell her, hey, you
Well, it depends. It depends on what size they're asking for. If they ask for a V-neck and they're asking for a 4X, oh yeah, I'm gonna tell you, you might want to suggest to them to just get a unisex because if you need a 4X, you want a 4X women's cut V-neck, you don't. You think you do, but you don't. They
until you
actually,
catch that hard breeze.
Yep.
hey,
And
that's
it's kind
not.
of rolling up at the bottom.
That's not. You're not gonna be mad at me telling people I made a shirt for you.
Exactly. Nope.
Looking like a crop top, and it's supposed to be a
Yep.
no.
Yep.
And a lot of people don't understand. You know, they'll be like, I know y'all probably seen this meme, what I ordered versus what I got.
Yep.
So the one thing about design is the design is gonna be the design. The tapestry that the design goes on ain't
Yep.
me.
Let me tell you something.
That's just how it works.
If
So
you stretch that
you-
design out, I'm gonna ask you, hey,
Yeah.
what you got?
Yeah, because I mean, listen, if like you say, if you put a chest plate design and somebody got a lot of chest, that
It's
design
over with.
gonna expand a little bit.
It's over with. It's gonna look like it's just ripped out. I don't know what to tell you. And I'm hard on everybody. See, here's the thing. I know what to make our stuff. I know what we look like.
Yeah.
I don't when you're making a design for somebody or you buying a DTF, like have you guys experienced what they call stock transfers yet?
We haven't used any.
Okay, a stock transfer, so you know what it is.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So they're not bad.
Okay.
They're not. Especially for designs that might be, say, Black History Month or something. Like I sold one of the shirts I sold is Black Pride, and it has Martin Luther King and a bunch of other people inside of the lettering.
Mhm.
It's already done. I ain't gotta overthink it. Just put it on the shirt.
Right.
And sell it.
Right.
That design is what it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you're a 4X and I throw it on a V-neck, I don't know what to tell you. It is what it is.
If you a
Martin
full
Luther
unisex,
King over there like mine.
yeah.
if you throw it on there, then they got a 5X shirt and this right here.
That's another thing right there. Well,
Yeah.
this might not be the design for
And
you.
I
I'm
ain't
just
knocking nobody because I have to do a 4X for several reasons.
yeah,
No.
but we don't care.
Oh no, I don't care.
These folks be upset, be mad.
But you knew
Yeah.
when you ordered.
When you ordered that 4X shirt or that 5X.
I ain't talking about nobody. I'm B. I'm just saying, but I
Yep.
know. I have an understanding of myself.
See, I have to preference those conversations with the women. I preface that. I'm like, look, I'm married. My wife has a lot of body, and I'm not trying to hit on you. I just got to make sure we have an understanding. Because when I sell you this shirt, you ain't happy. See, I'm one of the people. If you ain't happy because something I did, I'm gonna fix it. No questions asked.
Yeah.
You ain't happy with something that you did,
That's
you
on
might see
you.
another side of me. That you,
Yeah.
Listen,
I'm like,
Like, that's on you.
don't tell me. Well, you didn't tell me they were gonna look like this. I didn't tell you it wasn't gonna look like that. As a matter of fact, I didn't tell you to be that big. So I'm
Okay, like, did you ask?
you know what? That's
Hey, look, you know,
Jesus.
if it's their fault, if it's my fault, I'm gonna stand on the 10
Right.
toes, and I'm gonna fix. I'm gonna go through. I mean, I went through. She had an infant shirt. She had a 2T in this last order that she wasn't happy with. I rolled over to city in Nashville to find her 2T. It was my fault.
Yeah.
Had it been her fault, you got about 30 seconds to be off my phone. I promise you, it's going
so
left.
is.
not to say it.
It's so is.
Ooh.
You would have said it.
The first time I wouldn't have said it. The second time I'd have, woman,
See, this is
I'm
why.
gonna call on the name of Jesus
This is why.
before I smack your ego.
Look, you're acting very Walmartish.
I like Walmart. Walmart's $1 billion corporation. I don't care.
You should be acting like
Hey, Walmart so big they get their employees noodles for coming to work in the snow.
There it is.
Oh,
See,
Mike.
see what I'm saying? I
Sit
don't
down,
even
ramen
care. I would ride with Walmart to the end.
You know, you need help. So okay, so I have a question. Okay, so you started in 2019, or you started with the concept 2019, you went in 2020.
Mhm.
So what is your vision of uh Watch for the Hook Apparel Company? How do you want to, or plan to expand? How do you want to grow?
Next what?
What's your next thing?
2 years.
So, Watch for the Hook basically has been message based since
Mhm.
our
Okay.
inception. So now we're working on our first statement based line.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're
Okay.
going to get a launch date
Branch,
here.
actually,
Yeah.
branch.
Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and branch that off here in the next couple of months. What we're looking at is just like how the world was before they knew what the world was. Expansion.
Mhm.
We live in the Western Hemisphere, but at one point, nobody knew there was a Western Hemisphere.
Mhm.
So we're treating Watch for the Hook like the world.
Mhm.
We're going to look for expansion in 2024.
Mhm.
That's our main goal.
So how do you
Expansion.
want to do that?
Mhm.
Like I say,
Like,
the first is going to be the new
no. I'm talking
state.
about like, what is your goal? How do you see putting that, marketing that, or showing that to the world? Do you guys have like a marketing strategy you want to do, or are you just gonna put it online? Like, we plan for one of our businesses, probably two of them. I'll be honest with you. We have gotten approved for Hulu advertisement,
Oh,
That's
okay.
big.
Yes,
so
yeah.
That's
we're
big.
doing a
That's not
commercial.
cheap.
No, well, the commercial part is cheap. The hardest part
Which
about
is you shooting it.
yeah, exactly.
That's where you take the money at right there.
A lot of
Honestly,
that
that's what I'm
budget
gonna
is
say. The biggest money in a commercial, to be honest with you, is not airing the commercial, unless you're talking about Super Bowl Sunday. But the biggest, honestly, the biggest cost of a commercial is shooting the commercial.
yeah.
Mhm.
Because I know, like Bounce TV, a few years ago, you can put a commercial on there for $200.
Mm.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying? So it's not
Yeah.
the putting the commercial; it's actually shooting the commercial that's
Yeah.
gonna cost you an arm and a leg.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Especially
considering
when
I
we
do
don't
it,
have a wheel with us.
well, I'm gonna tell you something. They're not as hard to shoot as
But do
people
you
think.
have an iPhone?
Do you have an iPhone
Oh
or
yeah, we got plenty of them in this house. 4
Oh,
of them,
then
as a
you
matter
don't
of
need
Then
fact.
me.
you're good.
You
Then
don't
you're
need me.
good.
I mean, honest with you, you can learn how to shoot a commercial on YouTube. I when I tell you, I have a very expensive degree, and one of the main things that stuck with me through college and what irritated me is my professors would tell me, "Oh, you want to learn this extra stuff? You need to go watch YouTube."
What am I paying you for?
I just paid you
Right.
$100,000.
Yeah.
I'm $150,000 in debt. You telling me you can't?
Woo!
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, you just tell me to go to YouTube. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to YouTube. I'm
Yeah.
being honest with you. You can go to YouTube and just see type in how to shoot a commercial, a t-shirt commercial, how to shoot, a commercial period. And
Mhm.
like, I got a partner of mine who has his line is 6 figures. He just
Mhm.
dropped some sweatsuits. This fool finna hit double digits on this, triple digits on this sweatsuit drop. I
Beautiful.
guarantee you. And he's cutting
Beautiful.
soap. He's all cutting soap.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
oof.
He doesn't make nothing. He cut, but he know how to market. And
Yeah.
matter of fact, I
Gotcha.
need to send you his website. Look at how he does his, and you can see how he did his photos. You can see how he did his videos, his line.
Mhm.
Don't One of the biggest mistakes I see about people with a line is they make it, they do a few noted stuff, and they drop it. But they
Mhm.
really don't build any real anticipation for it.
Right.
Gotcha.
And they
Mhm.
don't, they don't really do any marketing, any real, like we throw stuff on a mock-up on Place It,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
and then we put that on our website.
Yep.
Gotcha.
And then you wonder why you ain't get no sales because 15 people will go just seen that same dude and
Yep.
somebody
Okay.
else.
That's so nice.
Yep.
They saw the same girl.
Yeah, they saw the same girl in somebody else's little situation.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
spend the money for a shoot, or you got an iPhone, you can do the shoot yourself. Really,
Mhm.
I know a young lady. You guys might Katrina Creations on YouTube. She has behind the scenes of how she shot her own videos. Matter of fact, she shot the video and the photography herself with her phone.
Mm.
And if you got something, she modeled it herself.
I don't like
Yeah.
iPhone. I'm not an iPhone person. I like Android, but they are really good for video and for and
Yeah,
photos. You don't have to get
Yeah.
you can start with that before you go getting the Canon camera or whatever you're gonna a Nokia or whatever.
yeah. You don't
But
want
if
what
you
I
got
get. You
an
don't want.
iPhone, you got everything right there
Mhm.
that you need. But I something, and then I wanted you to finish with what you were saying about the expansion. But you said something that made me think. So I have a book that I put out several years ago. It's a devotional book, but I wrote the devotional book from Instagram because what I used to do, which I need to get back to doing it, but anyway, what I used to do every day for a whole year or however long it was, I would put up just these things that would come to me. I'd read a scripture. I would put up something that was based on the scripture, and then I started looking at it. I was like, "This is a devotional. This is a book."
Yeah.
So I took
Yeah.
every one that I had done. I took 30 of them and I put them in a devotional for a 30-day devotional. So if
Yeah.
you're doing a line that's about the expressions that either you've been saying this stuff anyway or you're coming up with it, whatever it is, that's how you start advertising for it. You do a soft launch
Yeah,
of you
Mhm.
putting up whatever. This is the blurb of the day, and this is my, the exposition of it. I'm explaining da 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 da. So then when you drop the actual line, it make people say, "Oh, that is so cool. He put it on a shirt."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He created a line based off what he was doing. They ain't
Right.
got to know this was all part of your, your
Yep,
All
message.
part of
exactly.
your tactic.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
You know,
playing. I
yeah,
like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's just
exactly.
this, and then here's the fruition of X, Y, and Z. You know what? I was putting this stuff up, and I just decided this is gonna be a new part of our brain. This is gonna be a new
yeah.
arm of our da 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 whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, you made me think about that. But
They-
at any rate, but you were talking
I,
about your. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I like that because with our next branch we're about to do, um, like just you saying that got my wheels to turning, and it's literally based off of things we've done in the past. And I'm like, she's just verbalizing
Yep.
what he and I have, like, gone through, not necessarily negative, but
Right.
just gone through, and how it's translating over to these statements. And it's like, okay, now just marry the two. That resonated up here. You took two different parts that we're already doing and you just brought it together. I like that. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I was like, oh my gosh, she's spot on. I think
Yeah.
you're in my head.
Oh, okay.
and see, I would. When are y'all? What season are y'all dropping the line?
So we normally do seasonal drops. So right now we dropped our Culture Champ hoodie, which came out last month of December.
But the new branch, we haven't ironed that out. Like we haven't solidified it yet. We got a little bit more planning to do.
So I would. What
It
I would
may
do is
be
get a couple
fall.
Yeah,
pieces.
it may
Fall.
be fall,
It may
could
be
spring.
fall,
It just
yeah.
all depends how the creative designs go through. Because we're looking at this one, like I got this saying, I like my new ideas, my new designs. Like I'm gonna kill them with this one, and then I said, they still alive. So you have those hit and misses, and we're like,
That may be the
And
thing.
FYI, that's a shirt. You put on the front, I'm gonna kill him with this one, and on the back it says, "Dang, they still alive."
And I'm gonna tell you why you want. And I'm gonna be honest with you. You know why you need? It's important for you guys to get a vinyl cutter.
to make to get at that shiny look.
Mm-mm.
No.
Nope.
So you can
I like shine.
Why?
Here's
is
the
it
thing. What do I have on right now?
your
sweatshirt.
logo? Yeah.
Yeah.
This is vinyl.
Oh, it is.
So guess
Look,
what I
I'm
just
showing up
did?
to the camera like that's any better for me. I'm just
So
sorry.
now what we've done is, if I'm walking down the street and everybody says, "Hey, I like this shirt," okay, I like this shirt, okay, I like this shirt. So you know what I got to do now? Now I got to go order some transfers.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm only out this vinyl right now in this hoodie
That's it.
versus out $160 to $100, whatever I'm paying for the transfers, because I just went.
Yeah.
Let me make a mock up of the shirt and see what people are thinking. Take some pictures.
Yeah.
do some promo work to see if people like it before I really invest all in on this
Right.
one design. So
Right.
that's how you say, like you say, you have a hit and miss. That's how you have fewer misses.
That's
That's what I
right.
like. I like less misses.
You
Right.
can control it more.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because with a vinyl cutter, you basically saying, I'm gonna go ahead and do this, that, and the third. I'm only going Big Brando. If you watch, you ever heard of Big Brando? Y'all got to get on YouTube.
My kids
Big
know me more
Brando.
than I do.
Big Brando also does t-shirts. I'm telling you, he does t-shirts. And one of the things that he does is he'll also do it in vinyl. And if he gets a reaction from it, then he orders transfers. If he doesn't, then he don't. He scrap it, call it a day.
And
Yeah.
he hasn't wasted any.
He hasn't really wasted any money other than that one shirt. You got to think about
Right.
it. His shirt costs $2 some change. The vinyl sheet is $2 some change.
You really
Yeah.
don't have much.
I'm out of $5, $10 versus being out $60 to $100.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
Right.
that's true.
Yeah.
I
So you
really, yeah.
said that you're gonna do the fall. So are you just gonna do t-shirts or are you gonna do apparel?
Uh, we may just start it out with probably long sleeve t-shirt. Probably. I don't know. I say that now. I usually let
She
him,
said that now, then she'll
and
change.
then he takes
And then
like care of all of that. I'd be
she
like,
talking
okay.
about fall, and that may come out in the spring with me. You know.
Well, the reason why I'm asking is I'm thinking, and I don't know. I see apparel, right? I see a top and a bottom.
Yeah.
Especially if you're doing the fall, that's the beginning of hoodie. Really, these
Yep.
people wear hoodies all year round, though.
All
But
year. I got
Yeah.
one on now.
Yeah.
right, it's the beginning of the hoodie season,
Yep.
and you can do a hoodie and a bottom.
Yeah.
Especially if you have a really good logo, because you could put your logo on the bottom
Oh, put it on a shirt.
or on the shirt somewhere,
Like
like
you
on the
can put it.
sleeve or the bottom. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And
Yeah.
you
That's
do
the
something
trend
with the
now,
bottom.
though.
It is
That's
a
the
trend
trend.
to put people to put
People are
their
doing like the small print on the front, big hit on the back, and then when they got sweats on, put it on the leg right
Yeah.
On
there.
the left pocket. Yep.
Little pocket
Yep.
action. Yeah.
Yep.
because I mean the name of your business, Watch for the Hook. You have to do something that is just phenomenal, right? You
Yeah.
can't do the same thing that the other people would do.
No.
So
Oh
you
yeah.
have to
Most
do
definitely.
something that's big out of the box.
Mhm.
And you can pre-make, like I said, with a vinyl cutter, you can pre-make a template to see if people would like it.
Hmm.
And because
Exactly.
when I hear watching the hook, right? Watch for the hook, I'm really hearing, especially the message behind it.
Hmm.
What I'm hearing is singing is someone saying, like you said with the politics.
Hmm.
Is every time the season come around, not only are they, you ever notice that they come to, like you said, they come to the churches and all that.
Hmm.
But here's the catch: they start throwing stupid stuff on TV.
Yep.
They start
Right.
blinding
That's
us
what
with,
yeah.
That's why when I hear "Watch for the Hook," that's what I see. You basically saying, "Watch out," because they finna start sucking and driving and trying to catch us off guard.
Yep.
You know
All
what I'm
day, every
saying?
day.
So that's where that's the vibe that I'm getting from "Watch for the Hook," and that's the
Exactly.
message I would stand on. That's what I'll be talking about. And if you
Like
can
this.
find a way to say that message on that shirt, oh, it's over with.
Yeah.
It's over with.
Like the hoodie Miss Parker got on. It's titled "Think About Things Differently," and then differently is spelled backwards.
Mm.
And
Yep.
that shirt, that thing gets more eyes in public than any other thing we put out. It's such a simple design,
Yeah.
And
but
the simple designs that
message
make it.
doesn't.
Right. And if you
Yeah.
put it
Yes.
in an outfit, I promise you, if you put it in an outfit with the hoodie and the bottoms, you would be able to. I think that it would sell really good, because you
Yeah.
have to think. What I've come to realize is that we've come to a time when people really want one stop. I think
Yeah.
we've had somebody say this to us before, though,
Yeah.
too. They want to be able to go to your site, and I want to be able to get the shirt, the pants. I want to get the whole thing.
All the pieces. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I
All
don't
the
want to
pieces.
go get the shirt from your side and I got to go over here and get the pants and all that. So if we're able, right, because we're
Mhm.
in this space and we
Yeah.
can give them the top and the bottom together. And
Right.
if you're really good, give them the socks too, make it a bundle.
Sublimation.
Sublimation,
Yeah.
make it a bundle. But if
Hey,
you're
Yeah.
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 able to do that, I do it.
because we do sublimation
Exactly.
too. So I'm gonna tell you, it's money everywhere. And here's the thing, and the more you can do in house,
Yeah.
The more money
Yeah.
you have to bring in your, like, even with stuff like DTF. I don't know. I don't like DTF printers, but yeah, there are other methods you can get the same results. That you bring that in house, you will. It will be beneficial to your brand, to your company, to the whole 9 yards. And
Yeah.
I think overall, because you got a great concept, the concept is phenomenal. You know, watch for the hook is just the thing. I wish I had thought of it.
I really do. I like it.
Because it's that thought, that idea of, it's like what I like to make sense podcast. That's kind of what we talk about. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Hoodwinked by stupid stuff. You're
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
You're blinded. We as a people are blinded by the things that make. Like my kids to come over and want to tell me about this going on in Twitter and this. I don't care about none of them people. Don't even. Yeah, I don't. Them people don't exist in my reality. Yeah.
Well, you come to
Right.
the it's
Right.
kind of you come to the point where it's like Will Smith said. I think he's in one of his rap songs. I can't remember which one it is, but he says
Oh.
when we sit at the dinner
Yep.
table.
Oh, I tell you the line.
I can't
I know the
line
line
because
because
I
it's my
can't
favorite
remember.
line.
Yeah,
When he dropped that freestyle, he said, "You asking your kids what they learned today. I'm asking my kids what they earned today. I ain't trying to hear nothing. You ain't talking about no money.
basically that's that.
Period. We ain't talking about no bread. Don't come talking to me.
Basically, the sweatshirt that Miss Parker got on. Miss
I
Parker
think
got on.
differently.
Right? You think differently.
My kids, one of my kids is at her event. When she walked in the door, the first thing yesterday she came in. First thing I asked, how much you make today? I ain't said hi. I ain't said how your day is, and none of that. What you got on the table? What you doing today? You too old to play with me.
Contribution.
Yep. And still they live with me. I'm just not. She supposed to coming over here after this. She's coming over here today. First thing I'll be out my mouth. Yeah, I want to hear none of that. How was your day? What's going on? What's the money looking like? And I'm not trying to be funny. It's just like, dude, life short. Why is you playing out here worried about stuff that you can't control? I can't control Justin Bieber. Timberlake,
Not
none of these
Justin
people,
Bieber.
all them people, I can't. None of that matter to me.
Justin Bieber catch a straight.
Okay, dang.
Why
What
did
Justin
Justin
do to you?
Bieber-
They call me telling me, they'll tell me, yeah, this couple,
You
they
done
were
shot a
fighting
man
on Twitter. I don't care about the people fighting on Twitter. Look down the street, somebody fighting down there.
We're just gonna stand outside.
I don't care.
You just see them people doing stuff.
My life is too short to worry about these people.
Right.
Think about it.
Ancillary.
If you come back, I said one day and said, I am 47 years old. If I looked over my life, how much of my life I worried about stuff that had nothing to do with me,
Right.
if I could get that time back,
Right.
Man.
it would got more. What would I be? I don't know. Nope.
Well, I'm gonna get it back now.
I'm gonna get it. I'm taking it back now. That's what I tell my
Maxine
kids.
Water said
My-
she reclaiming her time.
Hey,
Reclaiming my time.
when she said I'm reclaiming my time, first thing popped in my head. That's my woman right there. I'm from California, born and raised. She said the best thing going. I'm reclaiming my time. That part.
Yeah.
That part.
I like it.
I'm telling y'all, like I promise you, that Watch for the Hook has so much potential if you just hit them with her.
Yeah.
Don't ask no questions.
Nurture it right.
Yeah.
Go and then don't be afraid to spend the money to put it in front of the more eyes.
Mhm.
Because I guarantee, especially this generation today, these kids, a lot of these kids are not like when we were coming up. These kids are for real conscious of, we tired of the hoodwink. One of my daughters said, why are we giving y'all 2 weeks notice? Y'all don't give us 2 weeks notice when you fire us.
That's right.
I
And
said, that's,
Will.
that's real talk. Watch
Yeah.
for the hook.
That's right.
Like real
That's
talk.
right.
These kids will understand if you can find a way to resonate with them. Oh, you'll kill it,
Yeah.
and they don't care about spending no money. Look,
They don't
say,
disposable income.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
do. They do.
what's that doggone? It's another brand. Department something. It's some department brand. These people are selling T-shirts for $75 a T-shirt.
Mm.
I know
Yeah.
what you're talking about. Yeah, like I
The
said,
gallery department. The gallery department.
Oh yeah.
They selling socks for 7,500, 350.
Honey, look, pray about it. But if the Lord puts it on your heart to do the outfits, a
Do the
top and a
outfit.
bottom, I mean, it's because it's there.
Yeah,
It's
the
there.
market's there.
All you need is a good quality product with with what you know what I'm saying, but what you're already saying you want to put on them, you got
Yeah.
it.
You already
You
got it.
just need a good design, and you need a good design and a good what's it called, not substrate, but you're a good
Well,
material,
yeah, good
the
material.
good material, the product that you're going to put it on, the
Yeah,
blank.
the blank. Everything else will fall in place. I promise you, everything will
But
fall in
whether you
place.
do it in fall, if you decide to do it in the spring, you can still, because the big thing now, those shorts. What's
The
the fabric of those
mesh
shorts?
shorts.
The mesh shorts. And I
Yeah,
think the
Yeah.
girls that yeah,
I'm gonna tell you a secret. Do not get one hit, one type of slogan logo,
Yeah.
and run with it. That's why I tell you, God is dope.
Yes.
Oh
You
yeah.
don't see no
Yeah.
variation. You see it in different
Nope.
colorways.
Nope.
You see it in all. He God is dope on
Yep.
everything he got. You don't need. That's the problem with the new entrepreneur.
are
That's the
those
problem with
World Vision
the
boys.
world vision.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
That's the problem with people like trying to get their brand off. You got too much.
Doing too much.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
We've had those
Yep.
conversations
You're. I
before.
mean, yeah.
Figure
Yeah.
out a logo or slogan and run with it.
Yeah.
Don't
Exactly.
change it. Don't deviate. World Vision said that fall the colors of those what are those teal colors like the bright
The
colors
pastel.
The
pastel
past.
colors are gonna be in this year. I
Yeah.
already
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
my mind I'm coming up with the pastel colors I'm gonna go with colorway.
There's a new like peachy pinky color that's
Yep.
supposed to be really like he saw it one day and he was like, "What is this sherbet?" I was like, "It's this new color that's coming in." So we have like totally different lanes. I'd be like, "Hey, get with the times," or he'd be like, "Girl, you ain't seen that up now. I was under a rock."
Because what I learned is I ain't trying to steal in my ass.
Nah.
I ain't trying to steal it.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Wear regardless.
Yeah.
And that's what he
That's
has to say to me. That's what the
Yeah.
supervisor has to say to me. You not buying it. What is it?
What does it matter?
So, you know,
It doesn't
so
matter
you're
whether
right.
you like it.
You're right.
So like one of the things I'm planning on doing is I'm gonna buy t-shirts, but I'm sticking with one design. I'm gonna order some transfers
Mhm.
and I'm gonna run that design. It'll be
yeah.
either peach and white, peach and green, peach and whatever. And I
Yeah.
might make some shorts out of it. I don't know yet, but yeah, I'm a big fan of brown and tan mixed together.
Me too.
I love
Earth
brown and
tone
tan.
people are weird.
Yeah, I'm a Scorpio.
Earth
What can I say?
Earth toners. Like what?
Yeah, but they look great. It looks
Yeah.
great if you do it right. That's why I say pick pick one design. I promise you, pick one design and go all in. What I mean, go all in. I'm talking. Try to get in front of many eyes as you can. Get
Yeah.
on Twitter. Get on Twitch. Not Twitch.
TikTok.
TikTok.
Yeah,
Get on.
we on all those platforms. That's the crazy thing.
Open your
We
storefront on TikTok.
got
All of
that
that.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
And I promise you, it would hit. Something's going to shake. Even if you got
Oh
to
yeah.
change the colorways. You know, here's the
Yeah.
thing. People think that you got to have 1,000 pieces to begin with. No, you can do it with 10. You can do it with 20. Guess what I can
Yeah.
always do? Order. It's just that simple.
That's what I was going to say. Order some more.
Exactly.
I can order more.
Period.
And if I'm the one pressing, one of the shirts I did this week, my printer messed up and printed the wrong design.
Mm.
Mm.
I can cry about it. I can tell him, hey man, you printed the wrong. He don't even know he printed the wrong design.
Yeah.
I fixed it. Kept
That's
pushing.
what I was
I
going
don't
to
got
say.
nothing
You
to
just
do.
went and fixed it.
I cut that design out of the transfer
Yeah.
and put the bottom of it in vinyl and moved on. See, that's the vinyl
Yeah.
cutter.
Mm.
You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? The
Yeah.
person who got the shirt didn't know what happened.
You
The
know.
guy who printed the shirt didn't know what happened. People don't pay for excuses; they pay for a
No.
product.
No.
They done wore the
You
shirt and washed it, and it was all
Mhm.
good.
Right.
put it together. All you got to do the work. Don't overthink this. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
it's not rocket science. People like simplicity right now. Like
Yes.
I made my design can probably be a front hit, big back hit, and some shorts. I'm already
Yeah.
planning it out. I'm already planning, and I'm not cutting and sewing nothing,
Yeah.
and none of that. I'm gonna buy some neck labels. If I don't buy them by then, I might have my printer, so I print them myself. Or I
Yeah.
might, even if I don't, like I said, my partner can print the DTF transfers. I'll create the next label, tell them to print them out for me. It's not an
Yeah.
issue. And I go ahead and press it. I'm telling you, get all you have to do is trust in the design, have faith in that design, and trust it, believe in it. If you believe in that design, go all in on that design.
Yeah.
And the rest will fall in place.
It's been so wonderful, like
Yeah.
speaking with you all.
For
It's
sure,
been
for
so
sure.
refreshing. I mean, that's why I was, yeah. Thank you. It's just
No
been
problem.
wonderful.
So if you had anything you want to tell the people before we get out of here today, tell them about your company, tell them what you got, how to find
Oh
y'all,
yeah, how to follow you,
Like,
how to find your website, all the good things.
all of the things as we like to say.
Yes, all of the things.
All right. So the best place for you to find us is www.watch4, the number 4, thehook.com. Come by, check out our latest apparel. We're also podcasters. Come by the Watch for the Hook Business and Entrepreneur Podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. We just dropped episode 83 last Wednesday, which you always catch us every Wednesday on Watch for the Hook Wednesdays.
mhm.
We come out every Wednesday. We want to get you all on our live IG. We want to return the favor. We want to
Oh yeah, appreciate
reciprocate.
that.
So we want to reciprocate. We'll get y'all stuff. We already got your information. We're gonna do that. You can catch us on YouTube at Watch for the Hook Brand. You can catch us on Instagram, Watch for FOUR the Hook. You can catch us on X, Twitter, whatever the hell Elon Musk calls that shit.
Yeah, yeah,
You can
yeah.
catch us on. You can catch us at Watch for the
Yeah.
THA the Hook. Where else are we at?
TikTok.
TikTok. Watch
Look at
for the
that.
Hook Brand. We got a TikTok shop. We're always on there. We really appreciate you all extending the invite to us, man. You know,
For sure, for sure. I appreciate y'all
reached out
accepting.
to you because I saw it on Facebook. We also on Facebook at Watch for the Hook. Catch us there all the time as well. You know, man. I think we damn near everywhere.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Like, you all are just so genuine. I feel like if I had a question, I could like contact you guys and be like, what
Yeah,
do you think
definitely.
it is? Like, just listening, like your expertise, your years of expertise, Nikita's like thought process and the way I feel like she was kind of in my head because she kind of like put some things together for us. Like, I really feel like I could genuinely be like, hey, give us some feedback, and it would come from the right place, and it would
Oh yeah.
have the right constructiveness to it. I appreciate that.
No, but let me tell you
Of
something. I am a
course.
strong believer in. I live my life with two principles. Christ gave to love God with all your heart and trust and treat everybody like you want to be treated.
Mhm.
When I learned those two principles, when I learned to live those two principles, I found peace.
Mm-hmm.
And I try to
Mhm.
give peace to everybody. Show love because I can't ask for what I ain't willing to give.
There you go.
Exactly. That's
If
real
I
talk.
can't give love, I definitely can't give it. So I'm trying to give everybody love. Hey, let's make it. We all gonna eat.
We're not
Exactly.
gatekeepers.
No,
Yeah,
so
it's enough.
it's enough
Well,
for
hold
everybody to
on.
eat.
Actually, I am
Yeah.
a gatekeeper because people done made it. I ain't been a bad person in life, but I probably done seen some stuff or thought stuff that probably wasn't that well. So me and God and I already made a decision. I'm gonna be on the gate. So if
Yeah,
y'all going
yeah,
through the gate, I'm gonna be holding that gate up before you. So I
yeah.
am a gatekeeper.
I'm
I
gonna hold
know
his
how to
gate.
gatekeep information.
Yeah, yeah.
So if
In
We're
you
gonna
that
hold his.
capacity.
Gotcha.
there you go.
Gotcha.
You say I got this idea. What you think about it? I'm gonna say, well, sis, I don't know about that, but maybe you could do this. Now I do that. You be like, I've been looking at getting X, Y, and Z, but I can't find nobody. Oh, girl, let me tell you. Yeah, I do that. I ain't gay people for that information.
Yeah,
But yeah, I'm gonna hold that. Yeah, I'm gonna
Hey,
hold that.
y'all
So
like
like
yeah,
us? We give our free game all day, every
All the
day.
yep.
time.
I plan on doing some. I'm gonna order some blanks from blank nights. I'm gonna order some blanks from wholesale. It's another blank. I can't remember the name of it. Wholesale something, but it's a little oil you're gonna do it in Atlanta. I'm gonna. Yeah, I don't know his name, but I'm gonna go holler at him. I'm probably gonna drive to Atlanta. My cousin's always trying to. I got family out there, and they
Oh,
always
Gotcha.
trying to get me out. I'm like, I don't like Atlanta.
just stop.
I don't like you people.
You should just stop
But yeah, you gotta do the outro.
Oh, I gotta do the outro. Okay. Okay.
She does everything. I don't do nothing but just yeah.
it.
Bless your heart. We really do thank you all for joining us. We
Yeah,
totally greatly
appreciate y'all.
enjoyed the conversation. I sincerely I pray that God will bless you all and that He will give you the wisdom and knowledge you need to take your business to where He desires for it to go. I hope and pray that you will be ready and accepting and willing to do what it is that He decides to do with your business.
Well, y'all go
I
TikTok about
Right, because I really see and believe. I think it is you. Whatever the dream is you have for it, God's dream for it is totally bigger than that. So just be prepared and be ready. And I think you all are totally awesome. You're gonna be great, and
yes.
you're gonna be ready for it. So don't get scared when it comes. You're gonna be all right. So
Hey,
all
I'm
right.
ready. I promise.
Yep.
So thank
Make
you
sure you
so
got
much.
shipping packages.
There you go. So thank you so much for joining us. And thank you all for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And be sure to
Follow, like, and
follow.
share them.
Yes, follow, like, and share all of Michael and Tatiana's social medias, the YouTubes, and all the things. All right. That's all that.
That's all I got.
Okay. Go on then. Do what you do.
Well, you guys have a great one, and thank you for joining.
Thank
See
you
y'all
guys.
later out
Bye.
there. Bye
All
bye.
right. Bye bye.